Hello everyone, I'm Seth with Exotic Motorsports, and this is our 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn. Has just under 38,000 miles. This truck is in great condition. Very minimal defects on the front end. Got a little bit of bugs that are on there pretty good on the chrome front grille. But that's something that you could definitely have a detailer handle. Very nice brush guard on the front. Made by Black Horse. Aftermarket LED bar. Does have front parking sensors, fog lights. Hood is in excellent shape, just a couple rock chips here and there towards the top, but very minimal wear. Just a few up here towards the center, very few and far between. Looking at the front driver's side fender, great shape. Some beautiful aftermarket American Outlaw wheels. Look great on this truck. They're 275 65/20s. Not sure what that translates to in inches, but you could do the math and figure it out. Driver's side mirror looks great. Very few issues with that. Front driver's side door. There are just a couple rock chips here towards the bottom, and you will find that in a truck, especially a lifted one. That's pretty common that the bottom will have a noticeable amount of rock chips. This one's not terrible, there's just a few, but they are there. That's something definitely to be expecting when purchasing a truck like this. So it's not very bad. Might be a couple here and there, but they're not noticeable. And both doors are in excellent condition. Looking at the driver bedside, has the Ram box, so there's storage inside here. You can lock with a key. There is some minor scratching by the fuel door here, just on the left of it, as well as the back end of the cab. There's a couple scratches about in the middle section vertically. Very superficial defects, not noticeable really. This wheel and tires in excellent shape, no issues with that. Moving along to the rear. Very nice chrome bumper, polished exhaust tips. Does have a rear backup camera just there, and rear parking sensors as well. It does not have the step inlays in the corners. Neither does it have the slide out step in the tailgate. So you do just kind of have to use that center section. It does have a trailer hitch receiver there. So getting up close to the bumper here. It's in great shape. The top plastic molding isn't all ate up. It doesn't look like it's had much slid in and out of it. And looking at the face of the tailgate, again, there's no damage. Looks fantastic. The way the sun hits this red is just wow, this is quite the color. So here on the passenger bedside, we do have this little issue here. It's probably, I don't know, 2 inches right next to the passenger taillight. It was covered, but the paint doesn't exactly match, so that is somewhat visible. Might be able to sand it down and have it corrected, make it look a little less noticeable. It doesn't stand out horribly, but it doesn't take a whole lot to notice it. Here where the fender kind of flares out a little bit, there's a dent right here in the center, and that same kind of off-color red paint was used to touch it up. And there's a very, very small dent there. Very small scratch there. There's a little bit of scuffing towards the top, just on the right side of the ram box, and then there's a little bit of scuffing here on top of the plastic, but not much. So overall, it's in really good shape. Just a couple things to be aware of. Let's also have a look at this rear passenger side wheel. Looks really good. Rear passenger side door. Excellent shape, no defects there. Front passenger side door. We do have a little bit of scratching down here in the bottom right of the front passenger side door. And then of course some rock chips underneath there in the rocker panel, which is pretty typical. Don't know how well those scratches will show up. They don't appear to be very deep. Might be able to correct them out, but they are towards the bottom of the door. They're not very noticeable at all. So moving over to the front passenger side fender, you have a small scratch here next to the door, pretty shallow. Some very, very, very light scratching here towards the front, and again a little bit more next to the front headlight. I really doubt the camera's going to pick it up. It is very light, not easy to notice. Very small scuff there next to the headlight towards the bottom, and a little bit more light scratching there towards the bottom as well. I apologize if there's wind noise. I hope everybody can hear me all right. Small rock chip next to the Hemi badge. That's really about it. Front passenger side wheel. Excellent condition. None of these wheels have any chips or rash, scuffs, or anything like that. These all look like they're either new or pretty well taken care of. These wheels look really good on this. So let's go ahead and have a look at the inside. It does have remote keyless entry, but it doesn't have the lock and unlock button on the outside. Has one touch windows for the front driver and passenger. The rear two are not one touch. Does have power folding mirrors, twilight sensing headlights, all-weather floor mats that are Ram branded. It is not push to start. You do have to physically insert the key. It does have a lot of cool features like the Alpine sound system. It has heated seats and heated steering wheel. It does have automatic temperature control and dual zone climate control. It comes with a trailer brake. It is electric four-wheel drive as well. It does have front and rear parking sensors that you can toggle on and off individually. 115 volts, 150 watt plug-in there. The interior is in great shape, no issues with the door panels or the seats. Very nice diesel gray cloth seats. Auto dimming rear view mirror. Power sliding rear glass. Super nice feature to have. And the dash is in great shape as well. There's no sun fading, no cracking or anything like that. It looks great. All the buttons are in great shape too. None of the buttons are worn. Overall, this is just a really nice truck. Very well taken care of. Fairly low miles in comparison. Like I said earlier, just under 36,000 miles, as 35,836 miles at the time of me recording this video. Has a really cool spot for you to set your phone. You could put it in there and it wedges in that little clip and sits upright. So that's nice. A little cargo tray there, cup holders. And then it has a two-way split so you can put stuff in that section and stuff in that section as well. So lots of interior storage. That little cubby on top there as well. So this is a very practical, very nice truck. It also has aftermarket exhaust. Not very aggressive, but sounds good. I really like the tone on that. I think that sounds really good. It's really subtle, but has a nice tone to it. And that is our 2017 Ram 1500 Bighorn. If you have any further questions about this vehicle, please feel free to check out our sales listing online. It can be found at www.exoticmotorsportsok.com. Thank you for watching.